Hello everyone and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. In this video, we take pallets from Texarkana, Texas to Lawton, Oklahoma. We are driving the Roland Peterbilt 389 and showcasing the Grimes WordPress Early Autumn mod. And links for both of those will be in the description. All right, we got Slav Jerry's wonderful 3406, so let's fire this thing up and have a listen. Oh yeah. As always, a big thanks to Thrustmaster for sponsoring the American Truck Sim videos. If you want to know what I use, it's always linked in the description below. You can check it out right there. We're picking up some pallets over here, and like we talked about, that's the idea. I'm gonna go ahead and probably talk to the foreman to see what they want it, where they want us to go. And all should be well. It'll be up that spot up there using the Icons mod. Love that mod so much. So yeah, I'm not on 1.49, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute, the reason why we are not on there. I know there's some great benefits to 1.49 and heard good things about the beta, but I have not hopped on it just yet. So let's go ahead and talk to them, see where they want us to pick these pallets up, and then we'll get back to it. So here we are. That's what we're getting. Empty pallets, 20,000 pounds of them. It won't be a whole lot, so not a problem at all. All right, cargo's ready to be picked up over here on the right side. Let's see where they want us to go. I think it'll be right there, so that's actually not too bad of a pickup. So I'll just kind of slide over around this way, and we'll just go straight back there with it. Should be a pretty straightforward kind of deal here with this, although they made this difficult here. I can see, yeah, they kind of made it to where you're going to have to blind it back there a little bit before you get the nose over there, so that's fine. We'll be ready for that. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. Man, we have so much to talk about on this trip. I had such a good time in California with my World Flight crew, and we'll talk about that as well. All right, that should get the trailer pointed in the right direction to where we're not going to hit anything back there. That's what we want. That's the most important part. Yep, right there. And we went too far with it, which I figured we were going to. It's a blind back anyway, but I knew we weren't going to run into anything, so that's fine. So yeah, if you're interested in the Roland 389, it's a very expensive mod, but you're paying for more of the community aspect of it, as they don't just let anybody in. That's why they have a paywall the way that they have it set up, but it's always linked in the description if you want to check it out and get into the world of the Roland 389, because it is a fantastic mod. And I know there's a lot of different options out there, so I'm not going to harp on it too much, but I absolutely do adore this truck. Man, I am so rusty at backing a trailer, and I'll tell you that right now. I cannot get used to these, the view on the mirrors. I'm like wiggle wagging. There we go. I look like an absolute noob. So yeah, this may not be a very realistic, truck setup with the trailer, but I wanted to showcase the new skins that they were talking about on the thing. All right, cool. Well, all that matters is that we did it, right? So let's go ahead and kill the engine. We're going to let them load us up today, and then we'll get on our way. Loading cargo into the afternoon. 1:15 p.m. it is. Let's fire this thing up. All right, push in our parking brake. Put this thing into gear. Pull forward. And all is looking good so far. All right, sweet. We'll pull up here to the left-hand side and do a pre-trip. We'll do it after we get out of the bay here. That'll work for me. Should be pretty simple. So to get out of the truck, I use the console. If you want to know how to do that, you can just kind of Google ATS enable the dev console, and then you can hit the 0 key to get out of the truck, and then you can use your numpad to move around, and then you can use the mouse wheel itself to make it go faster or slower. So that's how we're doing it. If you were wondering, to pull up here to the right-hand side. All right, push that guy in, and we are finally ready to hit the road, everybody. And listen to this amazing engine sound on this truck as we make our right turn out of here. I do have Joy to Key working today, so we have our blinker system working, which is an ATSaccessories.com modification I use for that. It's the turn signal V3. I look around freely with TrackIR is what I use. I do like TrackIR quite a bit. It is a pain in the butt to have, you know, a big, huge, bulky thing on the side of your head sometimes, but, oh, they're being super nice letting us out. Thank you. Oh, just kidding, right? Cool. They thought about being nice, and they're like, nope, not anymore. All right, he's going to let us out, though. Thank you. He knew. Oh, turn right. Just kidding. I'm just going to pull out here a little bit, you know? Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's go around this way. Pretty slick stuff, right? Yes. Yes, indeed. And we have the windows rolled down, so we're just going to kind of enjoy the sounds in the beginning of our journey. If we get on the major highway, we'll roll the windows up there. So, yeah, I went to Ontario, California, just outside of LA, and stayed there for about 5 days. And had an Airbnb out there. But we did the World Flight charity run. So basically, you fly a full 737 sim around the world with a crew of people. So I will be putting out a video probably tomorrow that'll have all of my landings from it on there. So if you want to skip all that, you can just see the landings and all as well. All right, I think we're slowing down up here. It's 45 through here. So that's the major one. Then you have the secondaries, and then you have the low. Sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, it does. All right, I was hoping the light would be a green by the time we got down here, but it is not. Rest assured, we are A-okay. So we did that. We raised money for the Orbis Eye Flying Hospital. It's an incredible flying hospital. It's a DC-10 that is an eye hospital, and they fly into remote, locations, villages, and all that stuff, and they provide eye health care at no cost. So it's free to the people that need it. And obviously, a charity like that relies on donations, but I am pleased to say that we raised a little over $23,000 for the Orbis Eye Flying Hospital. So it's a very successful fundraiser indeed and charity event. We had awesome sponsors like Thrustmaster, and we had a bunch of different like Orbix and scenery developers and stuff, and we had raffles. There were raffles for like 14 different prize packages from Thrustmaster, so like the Boeing yoke and the stick. A lot of great stuff there. Couldn't have gotten where we did without their support, so we really do appreciate it. Apart from that, it was just a good time, man. It was a good time to be around like-minded individuals that are sim nuts. And we had some real-world pilots there as well. We had a couple that flew in the event. So hats off to them for helping us out. There we go. Now we're going through our gears. That sounds so good, man. It really does. I love the sound of that Jake, how it just kind of rolls in there, So if we roll our windows up, I'll have you listen to what it sounds like with the windows up here. got that hum down really well. Oh, that was like Steve Price's Camaro that went by us there. That's cool. And then the Jake brake inside here with the engine, or with the windows rolled up. See how different it is, you know? It's very nice. So, really do like the sounds that we're using here. Big thanks to Slav Jerry for providing some awesome sounds for the community. There's a lot of them. It is 70 through here, so we're just going to stick to that. So I'm on 1.48. I'm not on 1.49. I had so many game crashes on 1.49 with my mod setup that I have that I didn't even know where to even begin. And honestly, I wouldn't have been able to run the autumn scenery as you see here today. So we have like the feeling of fall before we get to winter, because winter is coming, whether we like it or not. It is indeed on the way. So we'll be using that eventually in the month of December, so not very long until that happens. But I wanted to have a smooth experience, and 1.49's been crashing with my mods. I've been removing them one by one, trying to find them, but I don't know which one's the culprit, but it's crashing to the desktop. If you want to hear what this truck sounds like in the outside view, I'll let you have a listen for it now. Get over. Oh, hello, car. This is why I don't like the outside view. Trust me, buddy. He's letting us in. But listen to this. And we're back inside. Just wanted to have a little bit of an outside view there. So 1.49 consists of like 3 new companies, new night lighting and all that stuff. So there's a lot of cool stuff there to check out for sure. And the new skyboxes. But I'm going to wait until it officially releases out of beta so that the mod makers that make all the different mods that we use have time to get these all up to date. And then we can enjoy them all together without the game crashing on us. So that is the reason why I'm not on 1.49. I've never been a person that just jumps into the next beta right away. I wait for it to be publicly released, and then we usually start making some videos off of it from there. But if you're wondering where I've been very, very busy with the World Flight thing, that whole charity event. So that's where I have been as far as all that goes. A lot of training went into flying that 737 at the level that we were. And, you know, I knew that right before I left it was going to take a lot, and it did. But that is where the America Truck Sim series has been. It's kind of been on the back burner right now. I have a lot of different projects I needed to do, especially I have the, what is it, the landing compilation videos, reaction videos of that. I'm really backlogged on that, so yeah, I've got a lot of projects and ideas. Super, super exciting news. If you have not been living under a rock, you would know this already, but Rockstar finally officially announced GTA 6. And we get a trailer for GTA 6 at the start of December. Early December is what they said, so we don't know what date. Maybe they'll do that later on when they reveal the logo or the colors or whatever they're going to do. For the love of God, it will be anything than the garbage that we have been constantly seeing by all the people that are acting like they have official knowledge on GTA 6, which they don't. You always wait until Rockstar says something. But remember, we talked about this we've been talking about this for a while. We were imminent. You know, we were very, very overdue for information about GTA 6, and we finally got it, so I'm very, very, very excited about it. You better believe once we get our hands on that trailer, we're doing a full breakdown on that thing. Very exciting stuff. And yeah, OCRP went on the back burner as well as, you know, getting this whole charity thing together. So I'll be back in OCRP making some videos over there in the future. Have some ideas. I'm going to be running my own tow company. So if you want to follow us over there on twitch.tv/jfabiano, we stream weekly. We got a new airplane for Microsoft Flight Sim that I've been learning. It's the Shorts 360, 330 Sherpa and all that. Very cool twin turboprop airplane, cargo airplane. Been flying the heck out of it, learning it. That's what I'll be flying tonight for sure. So if you want to stop by twitch.tv/jfabiano, you might see us actually live playing it right there. I get this video out in time. The old Ram, for those of you that don't know, own a Ram. Have owned it since it's a 2017 Ram truck, and just went in for its 60. It just turned 61,000 miles. Oh, hello, Mr. Train. So it just turned pretty high up, actually. You know. Well, I mean, pretty. Hold on, I'm multitasking. It was due for the 60,000 mile stuff. So it just turned 61,000 miles for a 2017. It's not that bad because we, we've had it for a long time, we don't drive that much working from home. So that went in, got everything done. It's doing well. We've never had to take that truck in for actual repairs. It's always been for maintenance. So this is all normal maintenance. You know, it had gotten shocks on it, struts and all that, and this time it was like clearing out all the 60,000 mile stuff. So truck's been doing really, really great. We paid it off a few months ago, actually. So it's nice to own a vehicle as nice as a 2017 Ram with 61,000 miles on it. Didn't think that would be a thing that would happen in my life. Always had rusty old burnt out cars, or had some really nice cars back in the day though. We need to get over in this lane. I keep looking over there for that reason. All right, let's see if we can get over here. Gotta wait for the intersection to be over and then we'll change lane there. There we go. We're making a right, not here, but straight. Just keep our blinker on anyway. So we're getting on the highway finally, the freeway. 35, that's what we want. Man, I really love these season packs that you can get from Grimes WordPress. What a difference it makes to the sim having seasons, you know? Yeah, we're getting over. Let's get on the highway. All right, let's roll our windows up, and now we're gonna be cruising. We're all good. On our way to Oklahoma from Texarkana there. Where are we at right now? We're Oklahoma City's 106, so Ardmore's 46. Way station 1 1/4. We'll see if we have to pull in or not. So, if you're new to America Truck Sim, welcome to Oklahoma, by the way. Woohoo! We'll see right here. We're gonna get a beep. If it's green, we go. If it's red, we have to pull in. It's red, we have to pull in. So it's that little blue box you see on the window there. Let's go low on our Jakes. Oh, it sounds so good. We're pulling in. I know. Don't worry about us. I do like the engine on this Roland, man. It is so smooth, so easy to shift, and we're, you know, floating the gears. Before pulling on scale, stop. Okay, gotcha. We're not going to do that because we're all about time here, you know. All right, let's see what we got here. It's passed the inspection. There we go, 56,730. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. You got it. All right. They're rolling straight through there, this guy. We racing him out of here? Let's do it. Haha, we got him. Roll the windows back up. And we're back on the road, just like that. It wasn't that bad. And just like in real life, with the season mod that we have in here for fall, it does change the date or the time of day, so it gets dark earlier. It may not be right with the whole, you know, daylight savings time thing, but in the time zones, but 6:35 it says there, but not sure that's entirely true. Oh, big hiccup. We have a half tank of fuel, so we're fine on fuel. I think we're going to be just good for this whole trip without having to stop, which is nice. $200,000 in Cupid's cash. Look at that. I did notice that they added phases to the moon as well for the new version. But yeah, I'm not using any graphics mod besides the NVIDIA stuff that I use, which unfortunately I can't show you on screen. But I just add like a brightness contrast filter to it. I kind of desaturate it. I try to make it look a little bit like we've used other graphics mods in the past, like the JBX and the Project Next Gen, which I'm just going to wait on that, wait for the new versions to come out. I can tell you this. Keeping up with American Truck Sims, kind of like LSPDFR with all your mods. Like, you really have to keep up with them. It's a lot.
After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
All right, let's slow down here. Low Jake brake there, like that. That's perfect right there. Don't.
Keep left.
That guy's gonna run us over, man. He's not gonna let us on the highway, that's for certain. Appreciate it, buddy. Really appreciate you there. Looking out for us. Got a police officer over there. Nice, dude. So yeah, GTA 6, let's talk a little bit about that. You know, a year ago we got the GTA 6 leaks that came out. Now, I scoured those things. I've seen every single second there is. And I'm not going to spoil anything to you guys that haven't watched it. And I'm not going to spoil anything as far as, you know, anything else than if you don't want anything spoiled at all, such as the location, then you can skip this part of the video. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, gone? They're gone, right? Now we can talk a little bit about GTA 6. So, GTA 6, back to Vice City, baby. You know, having two different people that we know of. That's all that we know of. There could be 3, there could be 4, who knows? But with the character switching we saw in GTA 5, it's possible for anything to happen. Everything's in speculation. Now, I have seen schematics of the map, and this was achieved by, in the leaks, you had the coordinates where they were located. So any different point that they were at, it would be in coordinates, and they could figure it out based on what a square actually was. And we've seen that it's pretty much double the size of GTA 5, the size of the map. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't have islands. I mean, because, you know, we're going to have the keys, but we don't know if there's any southern islands out there. That's yet to be discovered, so it's anybody's guess. But it's going to be bigger than GTA 5. That was a guarantee. But the biggest thing is, man, the detail is definitely there. I'm very excited for, you know, going out into the swamps, the Everglades, grasslands as they're called. I think that's going to be really, really cool. Something unique and different. You know, we've been in San Andreas for 10 years. It's time for something different, you know. We're driving at 18 speed, but you know what? Let's make our 18 speed drivers happy. Let's get up here a little bit more like that, and we'll skip the whole gear. I'm aware we can do that. I just like shifting, you know. It's the whole reason for driving a big rig with 18 speed in it. Get to shift. That's the best part. Now we are into the evening hours, because it does get dark early. It's a nice RV. Oh, of course, this lane ends. That's what all this traffic is, and we're part of it. Okay, is this guy gonna let us over? Not gonna happen. Mr. Mustang? Nope. All right, we're gonna get over after the Mustang. That works for me. All right, cool. So we're getting a little bit of both in this drive today. We're getting some daytime and some nighttime driving action. Unfortunately, not in 1.49. I really did try. I spent most of the day trying to get 1.49 to work, and it just, man, it wouldn't. It's got to be the stupidest thing that's causing it, because I removed like all of my mods. Well, not all of them, but I removed a lot of them, and it was still just constantly crashing. And once you get accustomed to these mods, one of the biggest ones I really wanted to use was the Autumn one. I think that might have been the major issue. But once you get accustomed to using all the mods that you use, man, it really sucks to go back to vanilla. So if you know what might be causing our crash to desktop in 1.49, I'm open for it, you know. But it is really tedious to sit here at the rig and go through every single mod and check and see which one's causing it, rather than just waiting for everything to update and then you're good to go. Another thing you couldn't do, you couldn't use the FOV mirror mod. SES still has not given us that option, which is sad. I really would like that to be the case. Because the default FOV on those mirrors is pretty bad. Once you get used to having actual mirrors, you're like, oh man, I really need these. Am I making a right turn up here, it looks like? Hit the lights. Yep. Perfect.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn
See, I skipped a
right.
gear there, so it took a lot more to actually jump it into gear. Now we're behind. This is the RV that we saw. So we shouldn't have too much further to go, I wouldn't think. It wasn't like a really, really, really long haul drive, but Autumn in Oklahoma is fantastic. And I don't ever link mods, but I'll just link to the page that has the mod for Autumn, because I'm sure people are going to ask where that is located. And we don't link things for a reason, because people always find some way to put a virus on their computer and complain to us about it. So it's not worth it. But If you go to the page, you'll see 3 options. You can use your head. You can get, you know, the version that you don't have to pay for ads. If you pay for, if you want to chuck the dollar at them and download the mod, you don't have to worry about even running into a problem with downloading from a site that could give you a virus. But the second one is the one with the ads. I always download from them. It's pretty straightforward. You just start the download. You get the download. You start the download, and you don't click on things you shouldn't be clicking on. Number 2. Number 3 is you can buy the scenery pack for like $4 or whatever. So, and that includes all the seasons. So there are options, but I'll just leave a link to that one in the description below. That's the only one I'm going to link to, mod-wise. But this is the new version of the Roland 389. I really have been enjoying it. I have it in a, it's a 389, but I have it looking like a 379 with the short axle on the back of it there. Or the chassis. It's pretty short. My lord, this traffic is insane. See, it feels like it's midnight, but it's like the sun just went down. How are we, like, not moving at all? That is the question. Okay, now we're moving. It's a 4-way stop sign, everybody. Just like in real life, nobody can do these. It's 4-way stops. It just cannot be done. Okay, now they're going. Okay, Mustang went, now they're going. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not doing it the right way. Everybody's supposed to come to a stop. You know, if you come to the stop at the same time as the person on the right of you, they go. Pretty easy to see who got there first. But I have a feeling the AI do what people do in the real world, and that is just go whenever they feel like it. All right, RV's going. It was that truck's turn, RV. What are you doing, you dummy? See? That's real. That's absolutely real. So they have pulled up there on their right, so they're good to go. This fire truck's been sitting there for a while, so it's his turn. It's not these guys. So after these 2 dummies in front of us are going, this person here in the RV is pretty dumb. That truck finally went through, but this poor fire truck has not been able to go yet. All right, fire truck, it's all you, buddy. You got this big truck here. Let's see who's gonna be a jerk and steal it. It's fire truck's turn. Let him go. There he goes. Nice. All right, now we've been here. We're good to go. It's our turn. After that guy just went. They're just going. Yeah, don't mind us. Idiots, man. It's too realistic. That's the thing. So they got in a crash because they got their 4-ways on there. That's what it's looking like to me. All right, back on the road. Had a big hiccup there. That was not a good one. Now I'm gonna wrap this thing out so we can listen to this engine. I haven't done that yet on these. I'm gonna hear what it sounds like on the high end. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Keep left.
For revving the hell out of it.
8 yards, turn left.
Oh, hello. Tried to kill us there.
Turn left.
So the stutter's still a thing. It's not as bad as it was, though. I'm telling you, the real secret was to changing the... After this truck, we're good to go. Although this guy's going super slow now. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, changing it to 59 hertz is the biggest one. The game does not like to run at higher frames. Oh, they're letting us out. Oh, thank you. That was really nice of them. Oh, we're not gonna make that. We're good. Yeah, we're good now. What's this guy doing now?
Go straight.
I gotta be on the home stretch now. We're slamming brakes in the middle of the road for no reason. What is that? Another big drop in frame rate there. Oh, another one. We're getting absolutely destroyed right here for some reason. Roll my windows back up. Right when I was shifting too, that was very strange. And another red light. I'm real slow here. Hoping it was going to be green by the time we got here, but nope, not happening today. That's okay. Got an arcade there. So this is Winner's Way, and we got Southeast Sharps Lane. Oklahoma City that way. So that's 44. So we're in Lawton, so we're just outside of it. That's not bad. Oh my God, what is this doing? Okay. Boy, I've never had frame rate issue, or like the drops, the lag happening there in the middle of your shifting, and it freaks it out. That's strange. Oh well. And it's doing it again. Oh man. Well, good to see that is still alive and kicking in this sim. These stutters. It's just always plagued this sim, man. I've done everything I can to try to prevent it from happening, but it still keeps happening. Dude, I'm not getting over. I'm sorry, I cannot. Don't have room to do it. You're just going to get on the highway. You're just getting on anyway. Didn't even want to hit the brakes at all. I was like, dude, we have a car next to us. We can't. We'd have to slam on the brakes and let him in. Oh, dude, yeah, these are huge lag spikes. Oh, well. I cannot wait till we get a gaming engine upgrade, man. It needs it so bad. We need to be able to utilize more than what we are currently. Why are you not going into gear now? Oh, because you're acting like you're in that gear. Okay, I see. We are going down here and then making a right. Prime Rib Roadhouse, man. Oh, I'm so hungry. Every time we drive by all these places to eat, I'm so hungry. All right. Couple more, we're there. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Let's roll the windows down again. So if you're wondering where you get the engine sounds, Slav Jerry sounds are all on the Steam Workshop. Can't miss them. They're like the one, like the top downloads. Also, I'm going to need to update all of my Jazzy Cat mods and all that stuff whenever the new version comes out. But it was a lovely autumn drive in Oklahoma. Okay. Slow down for you. Third gear, why not? Just keep it going down. Well, that worked out in our favor. These guys on the left of us, man, they're stuck where they're at. Do love those AI sounds, man. That's another big one that changes the game. It's the AI traffic sounds mod. taking Dynamics Boulevard.
Exit right ahead.
And then we make another right, I think, into the warehouse area. That's what it looks like anyway. Let's go low on the engine brake.
Keep right.
The engine do all the work for us. Help us slow down. All right, buddy. After this guy, we're good? Yep. Okay.
Right.
Plant
At
entrance.
50 yards, turn right.
It's just a stop sign with red lights.
Turn right.
Get rid of dandruff with Head and Shoulders. Oh. Remember that being such a big thing in like shows and cartoons and all sorts of stuff. Remember whenever they like everybody was like making fun of people for having dandruff, and it's like, I mean, there's options out there. You can get Head and Shoulders, you can get Nizoral or whatever. Doesn't seem like it's a big, huge thing anymore.
Keep left.
At one point, we might all have dandruff at one point. If it's consistent, then you know you should change it up.
Turn
But
left.
I've never really cared that much about it. Okay. It's just dry skin, you know. You gotta take care of your skin. And for the love of God, don't put lotions on it that have alcohol in it. Just defeats the whole purpose.
Turn right.
All right, right turn into here, and we have made it to Who Needs These Pallets. All right. Let's get this on. And let's go find our spots. Looks like it's going to be this crappy one over there. Yep, where the forklift is. Okay, just up here and to the left. Should get us a decent starting spot for this. I don't want to get too far next to the grass there. Kind of defeats the purpose, you know. It's always hard to... I can never get my head all the way back there on the track hour without turning it up a bajillion. It's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. I think we're in the right direction though, so that's good. Yeah, I can't see that far back. Now we should be right on in there. Nope. Oh man, it's killing my eyes to look that far back. The only downside to Track IR, man, is you have to babysit it sometimes. Because if you have the setting up too high, it moves your head around way too much. And if you don't have it, you know, if you have it too low, you can't see around corners as much as you would like to. There we go. That looks better. Just let it keep coming. The short wheelbase on the truck is helping us a lot too. We don't have a thing here, so that's nice. All right, let's get out and look and make sure we're not going to hit anything. Yeah, if we continue on that trajectory, we'll hit the forklift for sure. We don't have any poles or anything on the right side, so we're actually pretty good with that. We just need to make sure that we're turning it a little tighter than this. You have to deal with the forklift, but then they always have that stupid truck parked there right in the way. Yeah, and then they have a tree in the way as well. Because why wouldn't they? Still good. Still coming back. Pull up the line here a little bit more to the right. There we go. You can see the forklift there, no problem. Hey, you know, if you have grass here, it's their fault for leaving trucks parked in the way. I don't mind tearing up their grass. They're the ones who did it. Not me. There we go. And now we're still a little bit to the side. Just about as bad as our pickup today. And it's just, you know, it's just from being rusty. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Let it come on back. Straighten it out. That's actually pretty good. Can't remember if they let you bump the dock on this one. We're gonna try. Let's see. Yep, we're against it. Nice. Just like that. We made it. All right, let's shut the engine off. And let's see what we got. We got an excellent 305 miles total driven. Time taken 10 hours and 15 minutes. And the fuel consumed was 52.4 gallons of diesel.